Diamond Comic Distributors is a business built on the idea of the American dream. Steve Geppi learned the importance of hard work at an early age when he had to drop out of school to support his mother. He began collecting comics when he was 9 years old, during his first job at a used magazine dealer. Later, during his tenure with the U.S. Postal Service, he happened to notice his nephew reading a comic book. It sparked a feeling of nostalgia in him and led him to begin searching for comics while on his paper route, and then weekends spent at comic shows. What started as a hobby eventually turned lucrative and led to the 1974 establishment of the quaint Geppi's Comic World store on Edmondson Avenue, and soon after, expansion across the Baltimore region. In the 1980s, the company's distributor hit a downfall, so Steve Geppi decided to move into distribution himself, armed with an unparalleled memory and intuitive sense of people. In just over a decade, Mr. Geppi expanded his comic book distribution business to over 28 cities across North America and into Europe and Hong Kong by the mid-90s. Today, Diamond Comic Distributors is the world's largest distributor of English-language comics, with $30 million in freight through the Port of Baltimore. They're also the exclusive distributor for industry-leading publishers, including DC, Marvel, Dark Horse, and Image Comics. Steve Geppi owns a total of 12 companies in the industry of pop culture and media, including Baltimore Magazine, a figurine manufacturer in China, and a Mylar company. He is also a part owner of the Baltimore Orioles. As the business gradually restructures to a future Geppi Family Enterprises, Steve and his team are focused on marshaling all 12 companies into one cohesive unit that can collectively move the needle. With the current 20% of sales overseas in markets such as Bangkok, Singapore, London, and China, the company sees that future growth is global, and they're set up for success. Comics have worldwide popularity, and although the US has the dominant audience for English language in places like Brazil and the UK, the English language version remains at top value. Countries like India, with many English-speaking communities, remain a huge opportunity for growth, and the company hopes to own property and publishing capabilities there in the future. An opportunity also exists to grow the Nordic region, where Disney comics sell like hotcakes. Geppi doesn't think narrowly, and therefore doesn't want to be defined as just comic book distributors. They are experts at moving products with distribution capabilities as sophisticated as Amazon. They have all the right ingredients for growth, the right employees, partners, vendors, and the potential to create many new jobs through diversification of companies and product offerings. As Steve says, we can make money and have fun. What a great deal. As long as pop culture is what the people live for, whether you're a collector or not, you'll find yourself somehow touched by this industry. According to Dr. Carla Hayden, Librarian of Congress, Steve Geppi has a generous spirit and is a passionate supporter of culture and the arts. His lifelong love for reading and comic books is an inspiration to young men and women who can learn from Steve's career and become successful leaders and entrepreneurs.